Honestly, one of the greatest rewards is seeing the students succeed. And I am so proud of them when they enter this community that I want them to join or hope that they will join, this research community, regardless of whether they decide they want to do research, whatever they decide they would like to do with it. Seeing them become my colleagues, and work with me and with others on projects that range from saving the world to, just examining some part of what they're interested in. All of that is really rewarding for me. I mean, I think I just genuinely am excited to help to help students and beyond students. So help them once they all remain my friends. I mean, I've got a whole network of people that were my students and now they're my colleagues, and they're in government or in the private sector or in NGOs or wherever they are, or in graduate school, and just being able to continue that network and learn from them and see how they make those same connections with others. That's all, I think, the biggest reward for me. So I should say, because I did my PhD at Mason, but not my undergrad, my experience is a little bit different. But I will say, I mean, the colleagues that have been role models for me are some of the colleagues that I've worked with as a mentor, that I've co-mentored with. So Dr. Gewa, Constance Gewa from CHHS, Nutrition and Food Studies, she really has helped me to see, some aspects of mentoring that I think are important in terms of connecting with students. This is going to sound like nepotism, but my spouse, Dr. Dan, because he was doing this while I was a PhD student, I watched how he mentored students and how he connected with them. And we have similar personalities when it comes to liking to stay in touch with people. So he definitely played a role in the way my mentoring philosophy developed. I mean, I think I developed it from my own focus and desires, but in terms of the way I look at connecting with students, he's definitely been a great role model. And then, like I said, Dr. Gewa as well. And then there's one more, Dr. Maggioni in the engineering school also does a great job of mentoring engineering students. So seeing people mentoring in these different fields has also been helpful because, as I mentioned, I'm interested in interdisciplinarity. So wanting to look at how you can mentor different types of students has been helpful because I won't always understand what they need if I haven't observed what somebody who's in that field is doing. So I think that those are probably the biggest influences. I mean, I'm really grateful that the university offers this opportunity for us, not just for the students, because I think there are probably places that don't have this type of opportunity that directly enables students to directly connect with professors, and having that mechanism in place and that support in place, I think it's just hugely helpful because I would have still had all the feelings I have, but I wouldn't necessarily have known how to implement them if there wasn't a program like Oscar. So I think it's a fantastic program. And like I said, not just for the students, but also for the faculty, because it gives us a way to connect with these students. I mean, I've mentored students who are not in my department, many students who are not in my department. And part of that is me wanting to seek them out, but part of that is also them seeking me out, but figuring out a way to do that, either through my classes or through projects. But because there is this mechanism, they can find ways to do that, since I think traditionally students look for people in their own departments to help them. And sometimes they don't have the resources to do that. Sometimes there just isn't someone they can connect with. And so I feel like the interdisciplinary nature of Oscar's mechanism is another thing.